Hi dear students, I hope you are all keeping good health today. You are very safe and sound. I wish always that. I am your English teacher Mr. Oskan from Bharathidhasanar Matriculation Higher Secondary School of Arakkonam. Today I am going to deal with you 5th standard next education English book, where we are going to see the unit 1 in English. The topic of the whole session is going to be on Raghu's adventures. By seeing the title itself, you can come to the conclusion that Raghu is the central character of the whole story. Students, it is not a story, it is a play. What's the difference between play and a story? I have written here. Actually, the play is nothing but it is a piece of writing which is performed on a stage or theatre. Something which is performed on the stage, whereas story, it can be narrated by a storyteller. Most of us have heard many stories, bedtime stories from our grandma, grannies or grandpa. So they always share stories before we go to bed. Anyhow, this play consists of nearly 7 scenes altogether. So this can be considered as a very good play. Students, whenever you get an opportunity to take part in a play competition, you can use this whole play as a very good opportunity to exhibit your talent, dear students. So this is beautifully written by one of the persons, namely Abhinav Sairam, who is much interested in writing plays for the kids, and he has some speciality that he always share life teaching lessons to the readers, especially with the character of Raghu. He is teaching all the students to be always selfless, to have a helping tendency towards others. So he has some helping mindedness, and he is showing that it is proved. Students, it has a particular theme. The theme for the whole play is satisfy the needs of others. Satisfy the needs of others. Here we have got the satisfy the needs of others. When we fulfill the needs of others, our needs will be fulfilled. The whole universe will come and fulfill our needs. Dear students, this whole play starts with the characters. Before that, let's know the different characters involved in the whole play. The narrator, who is narrating the whole play. Raghu is a central character, a young boy of 10 years old. Raghu's mother is there. There is an old man comes in the another scene, a young mother with a child, a washerman and a washerwoman at the river side, an old woman at the bridge, and at last we have got a wedding troupe of 10 men. So dear students, using all these characters, Mr. Abhinav Sairam is giving a great life teaching lesson for all of us. Students, I would like to give you some of the important words to be noticed. Picturesque. In the beginning of the story, we see that here, if you observe this whole picture, Raghu is sitting and he is feeding the sparrows. The mother is watching him. Actually, the mother is a person who prepares, who makes flour, and she goes to the market and sells there. So he is asking his mother that I would like to have a drum. Mother was surprised to see how is it possible for a family who runs their life with a meager amount, that she is telling that okay, you have to wait and let's see what is going to happen, because you have some desire. So Raghu was asking, so after feeding the birds, he was asked to go to the different places. So he went there. He happened to see another woman, an old woman. So she is squatting in a particular place. There the firewood is kept, and she is using all the patties. With the help of that, she is cooking something. So seeing this, Raghu was deeply disturbed, because the smoke which comes out of that small stove, like it harms her eyes. So she is struggling a lot. So after seeing this, he wanted to help her, by offering that. So as he got, when the mother returned from the market, she offered him a firewood. So firewood she gave. So with the firewood, she when he saw the same person, he was deeply disturbed, and he offered that firewood for that grandma so that she would feel nice to prepare the food. So by using that, he won the heart of the grandma. So the grandma, she became very happy, and she offered him some rotis. So taking that roti in his hands, he is slowly moving to the street, where he happened to see another lady was feeding the child, nursing the child, mothering the child. That time the child was so crying. Anyhow, though she was mothering the child was unable to stop its cry because it felt so much of hungry. So seeing this, he felt one with the condition of the child, and he offered the rotis to the child. So after getting the rotis from Raghu, the lady who was selling the parts, so you can able to see some of the parts, there. So that parts she offered him, so that she presented him as a gift. Taking that part from her, as he was moving to the other place, he came across a river side where two persons were quarreling with each other. So he is a washerman, she is a washerwoman. So both of them have some quarreling with each other, because he asked the washerwoman, that is his wife, to carry the pot, but unknowingly, since she had the butterfingers, it fell on the floor, and somehow it got dropped and it got broken. So for that reason, he was scolding. So seeing this situation, Raghu, he also had a empathy feeling, and he held in such a way that, and he offered the part to the washerman as a gift. Seeing the beautiful heart, the magnanimous heart of Raghu, this washerman gave him another thing. So thus he took an overcoat. So the coat was given to him as a gift. So taking the coat, he was moving slowly to the other side. As he was crossing the bridge, he was able to see another person. Actually, when he was meeting the grandma, another mother was there. Actually, she was asking for her son, namely Paplu. So Paplu was the person he was searching for. As he was searching for him in different places, he happened to meet these types of people, different characters of this play. So seeing the old man who was sitting over the bridge without any dress, he was shivering with cold, because when it was asked by Raghu what happened there in his thing, why it was so, he was very sad. So the reason behind was his shivering was he was met by many other thieves on the road, and all the things possessed by him were looted by them, and even his dress was also taken by them. So being an old man, he was unable to do anything for them. So he was in the situation where he couldn't tackle all those persons. Thus this boy, seeing his condition, he offered him the coat. So after getting the coat from Raghu, this old man, he felt very happy, and he wanted to give the lead shank, which is the rope, actually a rope that is tied around a horse mouth to pull or lead it. So he simply handed over, he wanted to give the horse as a gift for this Raghu, because that was the only thing he had. All the thing was only the horse. So taking the horse, he was slowly moving to the different places in search of Paplu. There he saw another troop of people, where a wedding troop of, it consists of nearly 10 men. Those people were asking for this horse, because among that group there was a lady, so she wanted to move to the other places because she was in a critical condition. So the whole troop men, they were asking for him this horse, so he granted that horse to that troop. After getting as a gift from them the horse, one of the troop men, they had many instruments. So among that instruments, they had one of the musical instruments called the drum. So the drum was presented to him, to Raghu. Thus Raghu got a drum. Students, in the beginning of the story we saw that he had a deep desire to buy a new drum, because he had some interest. Since he was very adventurous by nature, he wanted to have that, enjoy the musical tone with the help of this beautiful drum. Seeing this drum in his hands, the mother was asking, what was going? Hey, how did he get all these drums? So thus the curtain again falls. There is a whole story is told by him, by Raghu to his mother. Students, I hope you have enjoyed this story. The whole story gives us a beautiful lesson that when we fulfill the needs of others, the whole universe will come to us and it will offer us and it will fulfill our basic needs. Thus, whenever we are helpful to others, help is a thing that we have to do even when it is not asked. When you do something not expecting anything in return, that becomes a help. The person who received the help will not forget you at any time, because people will never forget us if we grant them or if we lend them hands in their critical situations. Whenever they happen to meet such type of incidents in their life, they would remember us and they will also do the same for other people. Students, I have given you some of the important keywords to be noticed from this lesson. They have given all the glossary part inside the book. I would like to read it for you. Picturesque is the word. Here it is functioning as an adjective, meaning beautiful. Raghu was living in a picturesque village. Stumbles upon, find or encounter by chance. So since he is very adventurous, he stumbles upon to different kinds of work. Haggard means tired. Actually it refers to the person who became very tired, the mother of Raghu himself. Lead shank is a rope that is tied around a horse's mouth to pull and lead it. With the help of that only they can pull the horse and they can lead that. Elated is one form of adjective. When we say that I feel very elated, we mean we are very happy. Astounded is another word. When we say that I am so astounded to see that, here it means surprised and shocked. Butterfingers is a word, a name usually given to people who keep dropping things from their hands. Nothing will be there in their hands, because whenever they hold something, whenever they catch hold of something, somehow they drop it down. That is what. So Butterfingers, it refers to the person, the washerwoman, because she dropped the whole part under which. Boil, it refers to, it means disinfect the clothes by soaking in hot water. Looted, money and other valuable objects taken forcibly away. And next to that, larder refers to the storeroom. Wolf down, swallow something hungrily. Whenever a person is very hungry, the person will wolf down. It's a beautiful phrasal verb. And gratitude refers to a feeling of being thankful to someone where we show our gratitude towards others. So all these words are very important for us. So kindly take enough practice for each and every word, you can understand this lesson in a better way. Students, I have also given you the PowerPoint presentation for your further reference. YouTube link is connected for you, and at the end you will have question bank, question paper for the self-assessment, and you will also have the study material that consists of all the question and answer. So with the help of book, after getting the book, you go through that. With the help of this, you can understand the whole genre or the whole theme or the moral of the story, and you can take down whatever is needed for you. I will meet you through the another video session. Thank you one and all. Thank you so much.